right. Alright. Alright, people. Alright. Well, everybody, welcome. I went live probably a few minutes early. Hey, there goes a donut. What are you doing, buddy? Come here, donut. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? You quit getting on top of the aquariums. You little silly thing, you. Googly muggly. I need to go get my checklist real quick. I'll be right back. So, hello, whoever's in here, and we'll see who joins and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Dante, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I got a little list of things I'm going to talk about tonight. Hey, Lewis, I guess? How y'all doing? Just give me a second. I need to go get my a list of the 4 things I want to talk about tonight, and it's going to be kind of cool, and I got some cool things coming. So, hey, Salvador, I'll be right back. Right back. I forgot my list. Googly, muggly. Alright, I'm back. I assume everybody can hear me. And just type in a Y and say, yes, I can hear you. That way I know y'all hear me. But I got a little list of things I want to go over. Cool thing behind me, it's a magnet stick pad. And see, I can put my list right behind me. Along with all my other notes and how to do things. So that way, I stay on topic. Googly muggly. A new cichlid. Alright. So I assume y'all can hear me, right? But I don't want to get into my topic shit until we get a few more people on. But I got some cool things going on in the fish room. Some cool things. So, y'all can hear me. Somebody please just type in, yes, I can hear you. Please? Can you hear me? Anybody? Alright, maybe y'all can't hear me. I don't know. I'm looking for the volume. Alright, I assume the volume's working. Anybody, please? Can y'all not hear me? Hey, Susan, can anybody hear me at all? I've asked that for about 3 minutes now. Nobody. Okay, cool. That's all. Hey, Chewy, Susan. Alright, that's all I need to know. I was driving myself crazy, people. Come on, somebody. Come on. Oh, googly movie. But I'm going to wait for a few more people to join. And man, do I have a list of things to talk about tonight. Some is just ticking me off, and some's not. But there are changes coming. Hey, Austin, how you doing, buddy? Okay. This tank here, this had the blue Moscows in it. They didn't breed very well for me, so I decided to put a few purple Moscow guys in here to kind of breed with them and just see what happens. These are one of some of the better purple Moscows I had. They got a little blue in them, and that's cool. That is cool. Because hopefully I can kind of get this line going, but it won't be a purebred line at all. But hopefully I can get them kind of a purple, bluish Moscow looking. So that's one of the cool things I'm kind of working on. Down here, you will notice basically I cleaned this tank out. There are 2 fish in there just to kind of keep the cycle going. I got a surprise coming up on Monday. I'm a little nervous about it. I paid a lot of money, and one of the fish in the background might give it away for you early previewers. No, I'm in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. But I do sell a ton of fish to California throughout the summer. Matter of fact, California, New York, and Chicago are my biggest three people that order fish from me. Sometimes Florida's pretty big too, believe it or not. But anyway, it took me forever to clean that freaking tank out. And a lot of the guys went into some of these other tanks. But for you early previewers, got a hold of a person, and I'm getting back some really cool fish that I lost. I'll give you a hint. Some of the fish can be found in there. That's all I'll tell you. Hey, Pet Sonics, how you doing, Diego? But yeah, some of the one of the fish I'm getting two trios coming from Texas. One he's supposed to ship out tomorrow and give me the tracking number, and that'll end up going down there. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Has any of y'all ever tried to clean out a tank? I don't care if you know. A tank like that, if you drain it to freaking 95%, there's still always fry in there, you know. And outside of killing them off, I just googly moogly, which I didn't do, but I transferred them all out. But a hint is one of the fish swimming in there, and I don't want to give too much away. Okay, I'm still trying to get these bad boys going. And we'll get in my topics here. These are, I don't even know what they are, man. You know, I have no idea. These are supposed to be like albino lace type. I don't know. Oh, good luck with Dumbos, man. Let me think. Have you tried, and I talked to him recently, personally. Come on, let me think. He's in Illinois. King Lee from, what's the name of his channel, people? Or his website. It's not King Lee. It's, why is my mind going blank? But he regularly gets imports in. I don't think he has any Dumbos at this point. What is the name of his freaking channel? Somebody help me out. I don't know. And I'm going to start this topic off real quick. And this is Susan. Hey, New York Gold. Hey, New York Gold, if y'all have not seen his channel, check it out. He won my entire package. Was it last week? Or whatever. He won the entire contest. I sent him all kinds of... And I know he's more of a goldfish kind of guy. Twin City Guppies. Bam! Bam! There you go. Thank you. My head is just not working tonight. Yeah, y'all check out New York Gold. And apparently he was like my number 6 subscriber whenever I first started. The guy's been following me for years. I know he's more of a goldfish guy, and most of the stuff I sent him won't work for goldfish, but hopefully he can pay forward to people that can use some of the stuff, even if he can't. So I'm sure he will. But yeah, Twin City Guppies, King Lee. Check him out, man, and just send him a private message and say, hey, you talked with Scott with Fancytailaquatics. He said you might have some info on some Dumbos. I don't know how he orders. I don't know how many he orders. And, you know, there might be some problems with shipping nowadays because of the coronavirus. You know, I don't know if that's going to affect anything. I already know it's... yeah, congratulations, Don. He won that nice prize. And I gave away a ton of crap. Well, it wasn't crap. It was just, it pitched me in the pockets, baby. But Susan, this comes to you, and it's not about me. Yeah, Susan, I believe he does have Dumbles or can get them. Trolls, man. Like the other day, Susan commented on Facebook on something. Maybe it was a picture of me with my wild hair. I don't freaking know. There is this troll called Chad Loyals. Okay? This guy got ticked at me for whatever reason because months and months and months ago, he wanted me to send him like 5 trios of purple Moscows, okay? And this was the dead of winter. I'm talking about mid-December. And I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable with all that for multiple reasons. First of all, I'm thinking, why do you need 5 trios? And I told him there's $70 a trio. That's fine. I'll pay for them all. No, that was a red bell. Plus, he's from California. Not that that's a red bell, but I thought, what if I ship him 5 trios, and he pays by PayPal and then reverses it on me at the last minute claiming he never got them? Because PayPal usually with me, because I've got kind of a proven record, if you will, they usually side with me. Okay? I've never lost yet. But I thought, no, that's too much, plus the risk if they actually did die legitimately and he filmed them, in the bags, before he opened them. Now I'm going to come up with 5 more trios. I don't like using heat packs. But anyway, this freaking guy's name's Chad Loyals. So Susan commented, I did a wild hair, crazy looking thing. She saw it. I mean, I'm letting my hair grow out and I'm halfway bald, so I just let a crazy guy with my hair in the air, right? And of course he has to comment, and I don't know if Susan saw it. Some horrible stuff. You're just a wannabe, blah blah blah. So he's ticked off because I didn't ship him the fish. And then about 2 weeks later, he starts asking about my fish foods. And again, I'm not trying to plug it. He says I'm trying to plug it like the Home Shopping Network, okay? By the way, there's egg flake, cichlid flake, marine flake, and brand new beta food. Beta. Anyway, I'm not trying to plug that stuff. I just put it there specifically for that freaking reason. Hey, Griffin, how you doing? So he's been trolling me, and I banned him from everything I could possibly ban. Now, how in the world he responded to Susan's link when she commented on one of my videos? Obviously, he's part of other groups. So, if any of y'all are in any other fish channels and you see the name Chad Loyals, his last name is like Loyels, he's nothing but a troll. And then he told me he was going to buy a bunch of food. So I sent him a link to buy it. No, he wanted me to ship it to him and then he'd pay for it. So, and I don't know. The guy's a kid. So, I'm just, I'm not trying to plug anything, man. It's just a new food line I'm trying to do. But, I will tell you this much. Uh-oh. Boy, I'm hitting everything. Boy, we are stocked to the gill in food. So if y'all check out, email me at Fancytailaquatics.com. I will definitely cut you a rate. Or just go to eBay and look up Fancytailaquatics Foods. And you'll find me. So anyway, I get tired of trolls. And maybe I'm the only one that can see it. Alright. And again, if y'all, well, I don't know. Oh my goodness, is D in here? Down the wormhole, googly moogly. Boy, look at all these people. I feel like I'm rich. I'm just simply rich because of the presence of you guys. I mean, this is amazing, man. Amazing. But anyway, there is a hint in that aquarium of what fish are coming, and you probably can't see them, and I don't want to show too much. But I've been trying to get these guys back for a couple of years, and I finally found them. So, and it took me a while to clean that tank out. Oh, there's a kind of a hint right there. That's enough of a hint. All right. All right, let's get on with my list here. So we got a new shipment coming. We've already talked about the trolls, Chad Loyals. Again, if y'all see that idiot on your channels or forums and you have admin rights, just immediately get rid of him. Okay? And the next thing, here is my dilemma, people. Hey GK, how you doing, buddy? Here is my dilemma. Alright. Breeding the world's best guppies. That's what I'm trying to do. And for a long time, I have touted USA bred, USA raised. Okay. Now, my dilemma is the IFGA people and this and that are getting much harder, if you will, on selling their fish. They just simply don't. Okay? Oh, there's a nice little hybrid right there. Little red tail. He was originally half black, half white. He mated with probably one of the albinos. And these are just some, I don't know what some of these fish are. They're just good looking mutts. But anyway, my dilemma is, can I keep that mantra as long as I import fish, keep them here for 6-8 months, whatever. It would technically be USA bred, you know. I just want to make sure they breed true before I sell them to anybody. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know the feelings on any of that. Some of these guys, now these were originally imports, I'll tell you that much. These are King Lee stuff. You know, and they're still looking good, man. The, what do you call them? Blue metalheads? Still looking good. And here's a sick joke that y'all are going to hate, okay? There's a glove, and there's Repashy. Always practice safe feeding. No? Nobody? Alright. Alright. Okay. How? Woo! That probably didn't go over. Alright. Yeah, I tried. But yeah, if I say USA bred and USA raised, technically, even if I got imports in and bred them myself and raised them myself and made sure they bred true, would that technically not count versus me raising these guys from scratch like these guys? Where are they at? They sleeping? Kinda. Come on. Come on. Well, anyway, I've been trying to get these guys breeding true, and I lost all the parents, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, raspberries. Raspberry. There you go. Raspberries, snozzberries. You know, whatever. Y'all do know what that sign's from. Well, some of y'all that are a little older probably do. Oh, that was funny. When I did the first original golden ticket, there's a walk-up bar, so y'all know some of that is. You're right, Chew. I probably am technically doing that, but snozzberries and raspberries. When I did the original video for the first golden ticket, oh my goodness, people, I got a copyright strike because I used a snippet of the You and me will see on the journey, or however that stupid. I keep saying, man. I've never been able to say. I can play it on the piano and the guitar, but pure imagination. Man, I played one snippet of that and got a copyright strike. Which means the video could never be monetized, blah, blah, blah. D, I would like to, somebody asked me on some of my forums in the North American Guppy forum that I run, because there are a lot of people from Canada, and since I run the North American Guppy forum, it doesn't specifically mean the USA, and I get them from elsewhere. Where do you get yours from? And I told one or two people that I thought it'd be alright to contact you. I said just PM down the wormhole and ask D from Fancytailaquatics. I don't know if anybody did it. Where do you get yours from? Your guppies. I have no clue. And man, the imports are so freaking hard. From the U.S. And plus the shipping cost and everything else. Just kind of like, thanks a lot, Susan. Just kind of like, I could probably, I don't think I can ship to Hawaii legally without an import license. I'm not sure about Alaska. I think I'm good to go in the other 48 states, and I think I'm good to go in the territories. But I would have to double check, because what do we got? Guam and what, the U.S. Virgin Islands and whatever other territories we got. I'm not real sure. So, okay, yeah, D, I have no idea. And if it's alright with you, I'll send people your way, and maybe you can help them out. Maybe you don't know anything about how to get guppies or other things, but maybe they can help. You can help them out. Say, maybe here's a person you can try. I don't know. I hate to send people your way. No clue. All right, I hear you, Chewy. All right, cool. Yeah, we're I'm telling y'all right now, if that coronavirus keeps kicking, I'm getting kind of worried about it. We've got 13 people in Kentucky in quarantine, and I don't know. Well, voluntary quarantine. No confirmed cases. I'm worried about stuff. I mean, I buy stuff from China all the time, honestly. That's probably, like this Brian Shrimp Hatchery I got that I've touted on, that I do like, that probably came from China. Although, a lot of the lettering would indicate elsewhere. That's from Brian Shrimp Direct. If you all want to check out the Artemia. And that's I've done the last video I'm going to do on it, where I used a heat pad, if you will. Just simply and it increased my hatch rate way, way more. Apparently, if you run a heater in there, even without air, and you're running about 80, 81, 82, oh my goodness, your hatch rate is so much better than 74. Let's shoot the floor here. Let's shoot the floor. Well, there's the gun. Yeah, 66, 67. See, the problem is there's no vents down here. And that's why I have to run heaters. Yeah, literally. There are no vents. Okay? None. So, no heat gets transferred to the basement, which is the fish room. So, I have to be real. That's why I have to run heaters. Or, I could do something like this. Cloth it all off. And sew it all in. And then do a personal heater. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Thanks a lot, Susan. Yeah. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, D. Maybe you could do a video, explaining how people. I forget which part of Canada you're from. I'm extremely sorry about that. But maybe you could do a video saying, "Hey, if you're from Canada, here's the best places I know to get them." I don't know. What do I know, man? What do I freaking know? I don't know anything. Um, yeah, the IFGA, man. Whew. I've been wanting to do an expose video on them forever, and because I know how the guys work, I've been around them guys a long time. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say it here because this is live, and there's only 11, 12 people watching, whatever. Man, it's a good old boy group. Okay, it is a good old boy group. And what I mean by that, almost every IFGA winner you've seen, although I don't want to go, no, I don't want to go there because I know some people personally. Talked to him on the phone. I've almost visited one of the houses in Florida when I was down there, and he went out of town for his daughter's birth. Overall, I believe it's a paid-for good old boy network that, hey, we're just going to award you trophies because you've been in this X amount. And there were... I don't want to get into any further than that right now because that's dangerous territory. So we'll just quit that. I've definitely done a lot of water changes recently, and I've gotten these boys a lot cleaner. Now, there's a video coming out. These guys, I think, are still looking great. These half black reds. I know, babies. After this video, I'll feed you. Guppy grass is starting to come back. I sold a bunch of it off. And then down below, well, yeah, if I bend it down there, those are the half black blues down there. And I'm starting to get a delta trait on them. Which is cool because I need to separate them and put them into that tank right there. Because those are originally my blue deltas. They just kind of went downhill. But the good thing about the half blacks, which I learned from the breeder, they were developed from blue deltas and another species. So, go there. Philip Shaddock. I'm going to tell you, Luke Roebuck, yes. I actually originally had Luke Roebuck's Purple Moscows from 2011. And how do I know this? Because I actually talked to him on the phone. I got him from him on the phone. Unfortunately, he's passed away. Philip Shaddock, man, if y'all can get a hold of, if y'all are into guppies at all, if you can get a hold of any of his books reasonably, which you won't, I happen to have a couple PDFs of the books, so probably illegal. If y'all are interested in how the guppies came to be and breeding and all the different anyway, his book runs about $100-something easily in hardback. Just hit me at Fancytailaquatics at yahoo.com and I'll provide you with a great Philip Shaddock book. Now, some people say he didn't know what he was talking about at all times. Basically, he just shows a lot of species of guppies and how they originated, maybe where they came from, and a lot of the history is kind of incomplete, how to breed them, blah, blah, blah. It's a little controversial because, honestly, no one really knows where the And go further. I'm going to eventually do a video on the history that I know of. And I'm talking about 5 or 6 different resource books on how guppies really got started from the wild type to what we're keeping now. So I may or may not have it yet. Nope, I have no e-commerce. The only site I've got, was honestly, man, my sales aren't enough to even, yeah, I can't do $30 a month when sometimes I don't sell $30 a month. Susan helped me set up my original site. It's very, very basic. It's basically a landing page. I need to talk to her about that because I've been trying to get the SEO going on that, search engine optimization. And I've done everything I can. I can't figure out how to do anymore, and I probably can't for free until the web crawlers find it. You know, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. But yeah, was it Malaysia? Okay, I'll have to relook at... I've got a bunch of books from 1959 to the 60s. Hang on a second. Yeah, these are some of the books I have. Guppy's probably from the 50s. Things like this. And you all know these are old, man. Y'all remember when you could send in cards to get them for your little ringback thingy? Things like this. Look how old that thing is. The Pet Library. Remember when you could actually get these? And that might be a newer one. To newer books, and I've got more, you know, things like that. Oh, look at that. Boy, that's a fish you'll probably never ever see. I've never seen it, ever, by any breeder. But is that not gorgeous? Oh, wow. But, and I've got a bunch more books. So I tend to try to get information out of books a little bit more than Wikipedia, if you will. And I'm not saying you're wrong at all. Not saying you're wrong at all, man. I don't know. So anytime I do a video on a serious topic, dude, I will spend months researching everything I can and try to put it all together. You know, Stan Schubel. Oh, that was the other guy. Oh, bless him. Dude, I tried to bid on his freaking... I got up to $130 a trio on, what was it, American Greens, I think? But this other jerk in the IFGA bought... It didn't matter what the price was. He outbid me on everything. Everything. So he could control the entire freaking market. And I can't stand that guy. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, Stan Schubel's, those are very expensive books, people. If you ever get a chance. Now, I don't have PDFs on them. But if you ever get a chance... Stan Schubel or Luke, I don't know if Luke Roebuck wrote anything. But anyway, Chewy's gave a bunch of great examples, man, of, you know, of books, you know. Yeah, Louis Wasserman, I've been trying to get a hold of him. That's in the works. Hey, World Aquarium Singapore. Thank you. I forget. Also Luce is in his 90s. Okay. I'm almost thinking I talked to him a while back. It might not have been him. It might have been somebody else with a similar name. Because if he's in his 90s, he's probably not doing Facebook and IFGA stuff. But anyway, I try to get a hold of a lot of people. I'm going to spit out a name right now, and I don't care. Mizzou. If any of y'all know any IFGA breeder with the last name but Mizzou, there's two of them. I'm not going to go any more than that. I don't like them guys at all. We've had words. That's all I'll go. Because they're fakes. They're just fakes. So, but anyway, like I say, Monday I should get the fish for that tank. Assuming they come from Texas. My weather is cool here. And there is a hint of a fish down there. Eventually, I'll give you one hint. I want to get these red albinos back. But the problem is these kind of guys got a little orangish on me when I quit the line. And the problem is with me, when I quit a line, that's because they don't breed true enough for me, or I don't want my name associated with them. That's kind of how I've always been, man. I don't really need to show you all these tanks down here. Again, they're more mutt tanks with some purples and some half blacks and albinos. And again, I'm always waiting to see what in the world they produce, you know. No clue. You know, as they breed together, like this guy. See, he was a purple, but see his little spots on his tail? They're like little red spots. I don't know what they are, man. I have no freaking clue what he bred with. And see that little half black back there with the red? I don't know what he bred with. You know? I have no idea on half these fish. The only cool thing you know about males usually is they probably still somewhat breed true, but not that one male with the stuff on his fin back there. This guy's I don't know what he was, but anywho, let me double look at my list here. Bless Ginger. Oh man, do I miss Ginger. I'm kind of surprised my little boy Donut's not down here, honestly. Try it one more time. See if the joke takes this time. There's Repashy. There's a glove. Practice safe fish feeding. Get it? Rubber glove? No, nobody. Alright, I'll never do that joke again. Googly, bigly. What is wrong with you, Scott? What is wrong with you, man? A lot. Next week or two, I'm going to be doing I did a TDS meter review, somewhat recently. I'm going to do the pH review, and I think it's the same what Susan probably has. I think I've got a high and a low. What do you call it? Where you have to put it in distilled water, which I have distilled water now. You get the high reading and the low reading. You got to mix the packets with 250 milliliters. Can anybody explain to me what 250 freaking milliliters is? I don't have a measuring device that does 250 milliliters. Googly moogly. So I don't know how in the world I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I've been trying to convert it on the computer, and the best I can come with was X amount of ounces with a couple teaspoons. Oh, googly moogly. But anyway, you got to calibrate it. I think that's the word I was trying to tell you. Just something or another. How many of y'all... Now, these are empty. I save all empty bottles, people. Reason is you can put fish food in them. You can put anything in them. Maybe you could pre-mix, for your, babysitter to feed X amount of, whatever. I save all my empty. Hey, here's another plug, spirulina pellets. Get it at your finest retailer near you. Me. Syringes. Always keep syringes on hand, people. Because it's so easy to measure stress guard and prime and, a lot of these other chemicals. Especially if you go online and create a Whoops, that's kind of blinding. But see, at C-Chem Prime dose, you know, I know every 10 gallons is 1 milliliter, every 20 is 2, and every 30 is 3, and 5 gallons is 0.5. So, I mean, I know if I do exactly 3 milliliters, this is 33 gallons, but I never fill it completely full, so it's close enough, you know, from the water hose up there. So, do anything to make your lives easier. Oh, there we go. There we go. Always a smart one in there. Yeah, 0.066 U.S. liquid gallons. Alright, let me go pour out the gallon of milk I just bought today at the grocery store and try to figure that one out. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you people? You're mad. I tell you, you're mad. You're sick in the head. Oh, giggly movie. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me check my list. See, we talked about imports. We talked about trolls. Chad Loyals. If y'all see that guy, ban him. Alright? Troll. Talking about new shipment coming. My new foods. I'm not going to hit on that again. Below on this website as well as others, and I know a lot of y'all helped me. There's a link for my, and again, I guess it's another plug, honestly. I could use it, because I'm getting close to where I might hit the 1,000 subscribers, maybe middle of the year, I'm hoping, if not sooner. But like Susan said, it's the views that are killing me. So I have a link below here that is basically 225 or 230 videos linked, not including my latest ones. It's just a playlist, you know. If y'all could just, and oh, there's Donut. There he is. Here's Donut. Look at Donut. What are you doing, babe? Quit licking that. Quit licking that. I had that fish tank last night. What you doing, baby? All right, bye. Yeah, he's not like Ginger that would actually sit down here with me. Donut's more elusive. And real quick on the side story, how come you call him Donut, Scott? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because when I went to go rescue him, well, actually there were 6 different kittens at the rescue shelter. And the first one I chose, the problem was she wanted to climb all over your back with claws and everything else. And they told me she was real needy. And she was always going to have to be, you know, every human she's met has to be on the chest or the shoulders or this or that. And the claws, oh boy, you're going to get in trouble. There he goes. Donut. You're going to burn yourself. You're going to burn yourself. Those lamps are not, you know, they're CFLs, man. They get hot. Have to spank you, little buddy. I'm going to have to spank the little donut. What are you... Hang on. Get down. No. Oh, my goodness. Look what he was trying to chew on, people. A snail shell. It was on top of the tank. Googly, moogly, what am I doing with that? You're going back to the pound. You're going back to the pound, boy. Donut. Yeah, back to the story real quick. If y'all didn't know this, and I'll be wrapping it up here shortly. I know I'm boring y'all. He was, anyway, the one cat I wanted to get, just too clawy. I mean, I had scratch marks on my neck and everything because it wanted to knead. It was just too... I mean, I love animals, but I'm not a touchy-feely guy. Oh, some of the guys came out there. I'm going to quit changing subjects here. Those are the guys I'm trying to get to breed. Albino Isis. I think that's what I'm going to call them. If I can ever get them back. But anyway, real quick to the story. He was in a cage, and I looked at all the other cats, but he caught my attention. I don't know why. And he was in a cage with his brother. His brother's name was Duncan. So his name was Donut. So I just thought Donut was cute. It's just a little side story. And how come you didn't change the name Doug, or, Donut Scott? Well, no, I think it's cute. It's a cute little story to tell people. And I found out a week later his brother got adopted. So I didn't feel so bad. Plus, he came home to my other cat, Zorro, who's alive. Last year I lost 2 cats and to various diseases, and the year before. But anyway, I always get rescue cats. So anyway, that's how you get a silly, silly little name. All right, everybody. I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. I've held y'all up for at least y'all been entertained for almost 46 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up so whoever the 10 o'clock person is can come in and maybe I'll check them out. Susan, thanks again so much for checking, monitoring, and I think I've got you as a mod. And I got to go figure out .066 U.S. liquid gallons because somebody's a smarty pants. Thank you. Thank you very little. Googly. Oh, an imperial gallon. Yeah, is it a regular gallon or imperial, or is it a milk gallon? Oh, googly moogly. Anyway, as usual, man, I love each and every one of y'all. I want to thank y'all so much. If you hit the little like buttons, and if you aren't subscribed, a lot of y'all are, please hit that notification bell. I just recently did a new intro that's going to show people to hit that notification bell, because if you don't, a lot of y'all I'm not getting subscribed to, and then I got to go back and make sure I re-hit the notification bell because they changed something on there. But definitely hit the notification bell. So googly moogly, every one of y'all, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I'll check you out next Friday. And I think I know how to get out of here. All right, later. Thank you. Thank you, GK. Bye.